Who's some of the craziest teammates you've had? Like not off the field. I mean, just in general. Like
craziest. I'd say Dallas Braden's definitely up there.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I love and respect Dallas to the end of time.
Being crazy is not a bad thing.
No.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, he was like Conor McGregor before Conor McGregor was a thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's a 5'10" little lefty from Stockton. It's like 180 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
And I mean, he like put his name on the map out there. Like he was fighting and clawing for everything he had. And you know, he had that incident with A-Rod when the Yankees came to Oakland back in 2010.
Yep.
And you know, he took offense to him disrespecting his mound, and which he should. And it was kind of one of those things where it was like David versus Goliath, and you know, he popped off to him, and A-Rod kind of looked back like, who's this guy talking to me? And like you don't want to mess with Dallas, man. He's from Stockton, like through and through. And so you know, seeing him respond like to A-Rod like that, to the Yankees like that, was like pretty cool to see. And then, I mean, he went out 5 days later, took the ball and threw a perfect game against.
Was that 5 days later?
5 days later against Tampa Bay on Mother's Day. So like that, seeing that happen and just knowing the impact that Dallas had on me early in my career is pretty cool for me.
And he is one of those guys, like when you watch that perfect game, it's like he 100% like felt like he was going to throw a perfect game that day.
Oh,
like,
he practices it every day.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, you know,
like he literally
like the
practices,
third inning, right? Like
he goes through, like, I'm not trying to tell all his secrets, but he definitely does more than just a mental run through. Yeah. He's got the lineup. He goes through shadow pitches, you know, executes everything before he even puts his uniform on and goes out there. And I mean, that day he actually did what he practiced beforehand, and it was incredible to see. It's like a 2-hour baseball game. I mean, he was throwing 87 to 90, and I mean, his feature pitch was a changeup that got slower as the game went on. And I mean, the last out of the game was like a 68-mile-an-hour like changeup that the guy barely nicked to roll over. So he threw the perfect game, and then maybe like within the month, Galarraga or whatever, the dude with Detroit, threw the near perfect game.
Was that long
and
ago that
they
he did
blew
that
it?
Too? Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, GMC, all those car companies are based in Detroit. So they ended up giving him like a Corvette for like his like perfect game. And Dallas is like, what the f-? I actually did it. I didn't get nothing. And like he made a huge stink. And then like the next week he like rolls up in his own Corvette from like the Stockton dealership. It's awesome, dude.